Next game up is the Houston Texans. What the hell happened to them? Houston Texans, who's 2-4, going up to Arrowhead Stadium to play the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know who's gonna be quarterback. Let me see. It just came up on my phone. Just a second. Excuse me. Texans quarterback Casey Keenum will start in Week 7. You went through Matt Shaw. You went through TJ Yates. Now you got Case Keenum. It seems like head coach Kubiak is desperate for a win. They're not gonna get it this week. You're going up in the Arrowhead Stadium, one of the worst teams to go into to try to win a game. Like I said, they're undefeated. They're gonna remain undefeated. They got too much defense to go up against. The run defense is kind of suspect. So Foster might have a field day right there, but they still ain't got enough offensively to go up in there to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So I got the Kansas City Chiefs over the Houston Texans. We got the Cleveland Browns going into Lambeau Field to play the Green Bay Packers. Cleveland Browns, they look good, even with the trade to get rid of Trent Richardson. They're 3-3. Defense looks solid, but we're going into Lambeau Field and you're going against Aaron Rodgers. Their offense is kind of hurt with the loss of Randall Cobb, but I still think they got enough. They're playing at home. They have enough to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have enough to beat the Cleveland Browns. So I got the Green Bay Packers over the Cleveland Browns. Next up is a nice little division game between the Baltimore Ravens going up to Heinz Field to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers finally won their first game last week. The Ravens, I think they lost to the Green Bay Packers last week. It's going to be a nice fought game. This usually be one of the games I like to watch because it's hard-hitting, physical game. Even though Pittsburgh 1-4 and Baltimore Ravens 3-3, there's still going to be a nice game to watch. It's going to be, I ain't going to say low-scoring game. It's going to be in the 20s, 20-17, stuff like that. But I think Joe Flacco is going to do enough to win this game. So I'm going to pick and Ray Rice. Let's not forget about Ray Rice. I think Ray Rice is going to have a good game. So I'm going to pick the Baltimore Ravens to squeak this one out over the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the game that's kind of tricky to me. Well, it was going to be tricky till Jim Irsay opened up his mouth. This was going to be a trap game. I was going to go with the Indianapolis Colts over the Denver Broncos. I hate to do that, but the Denver Broncos, they're 6-0, haven't lost a game yet. They had a hard time with the Dallas Cowboys. They had a hard time last week with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they was going to Indianapolis to play the Colts, where Peyton Manning had his career started at. This is going to be sentimental for Peyton. I think he's going to, he's a machine. I think he's going to show his human side in Indianapolis. And I thought Indianapolis was going to jump on top of that. But Jim Irsay, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, opened up his mouth too soon, gave the Broncos blackboard material, gave Peyton Manning something to play for with a little chip on his shoulder. Von Miller's back. All that being said, I got the Denver Broncos still undefeated, beating the Indianapolis Colts in Lucas Oil Stadium. With that being said, I still believe the Indianapolis Colts will win that division, like I said at the beginning of the season, over Houston Texans. And it looks like it's going to happen. So just had to throw that up in there. Last game is the Monday night game between the Minnesota Vikings going up to MetLife Stadium. Now this is the question I have. The New York Jets playing at MetLife Stadium on Sunday. They're going to turn around and play the Giants will play in the same stadium the next day on Monday Night Football. Is that field going to be ready? Just wondering. I was just wondering. Anyway, got the Minnesota Vikings that's 1-4 going up to MetLife Stadium to play the New York Giants that have not won a game yet. That will change this week because I think Eli Manning and them boys going to get that stuff together. This is the right team to get it together on, the Minnesota Vikings. I believe Josh Freeman will be playing or starting that game. It would be better if they was at home for Josh Freeman, but they on the road. New York Giants are hurting for a win, and they're going to get this win. I got the New York Giants over the Minnesota Vikings. And both me and Brandon agree that the Denver Broncos at the Indianapolis Colts will be the game of the week. We was right last week between the New Orleans Saints and New England Patriots, so we're going to try to go good again this week by picking the Broncos at the Colts as the game of the week. So those are picks this week, week 7. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the Get With It Sports channel, hit the subscribe button right there, and you can check out all the videos that we got coming for you. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Get With It Sports. Follow me on Twitter at Get With It Sports. Follow my partner in crime, Brandon, at LEB412. Check out our blog page at getwithitsports.wordpress.com. And if you have any questions, comments, or any suggestions of what we should come up on next time, hit me up on the email page at getwithitsports2 @gmail.com. So once again, thanks for watching, and on behalf of Get With It Sports, as always, be good, be safe, get with it. Peace.